Good morning, another day, another walk. I am back at Widemouth Bay today in the south viewpoint. I'll put in the location just here somewhere. Free parking all day, just like the north viewpoint if you've seen previous videos, where you can just park up and have a look at the view. So I can see from the window, it's just like a little pull-in bay. The plan is today I'm going to walk back towards Crackington Haven and stop at the point where I stopped in the previous video. So then that's the whole section from Crackington Haven to Widemouth done. And in fact I've done up into just past Beaut and a bit further down. So if you're interested in kind of the sections that I've done already and my approach to all this, I'll quickly put in a snippet now. Quick overview then of the Southwest Coastal Path. So this is a map that I've been following. As you can see, the dotted line is the 630 miles that covers all of the coastal path. If I just zoom in slightly, you can see that I've marked certain areas like there, like that tiny little bit, and this one. And there's one further down there as well. So those tiny little marks are what I've covered so far. Clearly a needle in the haystack. So my approach to it is basically I'll live close to the north coast. So depending on the time that I've got, especially if it's just me when I'm needing to do a circular walk, and the weather as well, I'll just kind of decide on a section and then at that point decide where I'm going to park and which way I'm going to walk. So you've probably gathered that some of these walks I'm going east to west, others I'm going west to east. So the last walk I did started at Crackington Haven and I did about an hour and a half inwards and then coming back. Today I'm starting at Widemouth and going to meet that point and then coming back. So essentially this section will be done by the end of this video. So kind of no rhyme or reason as to what sections I'm doing and why. I'm just doing what I can when I can. This walk is going to take about, I've got Skip with me as well today. Super excited, aren't you? I think an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes one way. And I'm hoping it's not going to be as steep, you know, with inclines and declines all the way like the walk was last week. But we'll see. So yeah, let's get going. Just walk down from the car park, which is just behind me. And then you literally come down this slip road here. Just let me turn the camera around. And then I'm just going to join the coastal path, which is there. And then I'm walking that way. Beautiful day again. So yeah, I feel quite organised today. I brought some dinner, brought some water bottles, brought Skipper's drinking bowl. So yeah, so just I've not done this bit of section. I've obviously walked from this part to from the car park at the point. So yeah, I'm just gonna see. I did want to say I haven't brought. I'm not using my mic today. I found sometimes if I haven't brought it, you can't hear because of the wind, etc. But I used it for the last walk that I did, and the background noise is horrendous, and you could hear me fine without it. So it's all trial and error, isn't it? Come down those stairs and assuming you go straight on there, but I found a little detour here. I think that's going to take you straight to the little beach part. I think one thing is definitely true, that these videos or photos don't do the little nuggets like this one any justice. It's a beautiful clear morning and it is a load of rocks, quite rocky, but there's some sand up there. It's so peaceful, it's bright, it's warm. Listening to the sea. Skipper's enjoying himself. It's a good day. So I followed the little path back onto here, which will join the coastal path. Because over here is all private land in front of that beach.
What a place to live. So yeah, slight hill, but obviously it's tarmac, easy enough walk so far. Just seeing where I've come in, the coastal path, and I've pretty much been walking parallel to the concrete path there. So I've literally come off that path. Where are you? I've come off that path a bit further down, and now it's just taking me on it, so that's a bit annoying. There was a bit of a view, but I am generally just walking on the field, so I probably should have saved myself a couple of minutes and just stuck on that path. But here we are. So about 30 minutes in, I'm a bit the only viewpoint up until the point where I'm going to stop, and this is Penalt viewpoint, so it's a car parking space, so you can actually drive up here. Really nice and quiet. On a gorgeous day like this, look out over Widemouth. Not bad, eh? 90-degree view, and then there's only fields and stuff behind you. We'll come back. Come on, dude. So this is the same coastal path that I did in my previous video, where I said no more inland. Obviously this side, you literally, you know, that's your cliff drop. They're gorgeous though. Always count on the skip. Morning, champs. How the devil are you? Shedding your fur, I see. How that steep that hill looks is no exaggeration. I'm going to have to climb back up that on the way back, which I'm looking forward to. So this section is definitely steep. I don't find it as challenging though as the first part on my last video, but time will tell. Cannot beat a coastal walk. And then your little surprises of fell ponies. How cute. Where are we? You alright, guys? Look at that for a view. Come on then. If you are thinking of doing this walk or in a coastal walk, oh goddamn, obviously be mindful. It's full of fields, full of farmers, full of animals, and this is a lot of places where you need to walk through as part of the coastal path. For example, just cutting through this field here, which is, as you can see by the acorn, part of the coastal path, and it's a field full. Oh shit! Another gate I can't open. This field full of dairy cows. So if you're not comfortable around cows or any other animals, farm animals, just be mindful. Through that field, we're now in the Desert National Park, so I'm not far from a stopping point, which is good. I'm going to stop for some lunch. About 15 minutes away from where I'm going to stop. As you can see, I found a bench just randomly put in the middle of, well, not in the middle of the field, on the edge of the field. Little lookout bench there where you'll be looking out like that. Not a bad view. Oh, ouch. So I'll see if there's any kind of more benches like that on before I stop or at the stopping point. If not, I'm gonna hold out just a bit longer, come back and have my lunch on there. How random. Doesn't look like it belongs there. But we found some fair enough. So I think this is Drizzard Point, viewpoint. Google Maps actually wants to take me a bit like back up there and somewhere down there. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be climbing down there. But this is, just come up close to the path that made it back. Little bench here. What does that say? Oh, and keep walking, and then from there, look at that with that. So again, I wouldn't actually know if this was a viewpoint. The spot's all the way down the coast that you can stand and look at. Oh, it's a bit breezy. I just realised where I am. So I'm actually at the stopping point, so you see that hill there, turn around. So that is where I stopped just a video. So I've come down there. There's a waterfall. And there is the hut. So that's it from this side. So all I need to do is walk up there. I could go down. Go down there again, or think usually go down there and have my dinner before I set back up. To be honest with you, I've hit my point, so I think I am going to make my way back to the bench and the table. I might just sit even here actually. Got some horses. So yeah, so that's it, another video. I'm actually back into the haven to Widemouth section done in 2 parts. Yeah, see you next time.